Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Crystal Osborne. Welcome to my channel. On my last recording, I had talked to you all about the presidents' names that all come out of my name stacked. And so in my recording, I had also mentioned cars. I had mentioned cars. But before I get to that part of the recording, I had also shown y'all a brief part of words that I have written out of my name stacked. And it's dictionary words that come out of my name stacked. And what I have done here is I have lined them up such as like COELANNALETRAN and so forth. And so this is what the words look like that I first started out as I was doing these. Dictionary also comes out of my name stacked. And so then what I went and I done to try to make it a little bit easier on me, and I still have a bunch of words that I've got to write out. But I went and I highlighted the letters, like I've got CO highlighted here. And then I've written out all the CO words that came off the top of my head. And then these are also all CO words. And I did that with each category columned box. This is the RS category column box. My second category column box is RS. And so you'll see where I've got all the RS words listed. Words that have RS in them. Words that have CO in them. And I did it with everything. With all my column categories is what I've done. Okay, so I told you about cars, trucks, vans, tractors, trailers, motors, transmissions. All those words come out of my name stacked. And then the way the man that you all call father, the way he started explaining cars to me was, he said, Crystal, he said, when you look at your name, just your name, Crystal, he said, you always pull out that C-A-R. He's like, not just you. He was like, but everybody. He's like, everybody that looks at your name, they always pull out the C-A-R. He's like, and then you've pulled out S-T-A-R. And so what he did was he had me do some lines, and I didn't timestamp them, but he says this is how the stars galaxies look. But he had me write cars, like bring down the C, bring down the A, bring down the R, bring down the S, bring down another S, bring down the T, bring down the A, bring down the R again, and bring down the S again for stars. And so that's how he started me to do my cars part. And then on here I wrote cars, star, start. Start also comes out of my name stacked. And that's one of the words he said, he goes, Crystal, he said, I don't understand how you never looked at that word out of your name. He says, you picked up on L-A-S-T. He's like, you picked up on C-A-R. He's like, you picked up on S-T-A-R. He said, how come you never looked at S-T-A-R-T out of your name stacked? And I'm like, I don't know. And just then, like when I looked down here, I was like, and I read it out loud, it hit me again. Oh, start does come out of my name stacked. Or not out of my name stacked, it comes out of my first name, Crystal, it comes out of. And so, and then L-A-S-T. And so a couple weeks ago, it's been longer than a couple weeks ago, I've written out my name stacked, like I've showed you all, Crystal above Osborne. And then he had me look up the word crystal. He said, what does it mean with the universe? And so he had me look it up. And when you look at it, it says crystal is the start structure. And so, and that's on the internet, Google. And so Google also comes out of my name stack, just letting you know. But he took me to the start. of out of my name. And so when he was looking at it, when we was looking at it, he said, okay, Crystal, he said, they can't even get structure without Crystal Osborne's name stacked. He was like, they can't even get molecule without Crystal Osborne's name stacked. He said, they can't even get particle without Crystal Osborne's name stacked. Y'all look my name up. And that's where I was getting mad at this one dude. He keeps side posting me across Facebook because he act like I don't know what I speaketh of. And so this is, we in the days where people think they know everything above the Creator. I said, I just came into knowing who I am. And so I kind of get where people can get in their feelings because y'all been so programmed. But like I've said in my previous recordings, we all came with a mama and a daddy. We all got here with a mama and a daddy. So I don't get where some of y'all want to be like, man created me, my father this, my father that. Well, the man you all call father is telling me that I am the start. START. Okay? I am the start and I am the last. LAST. And he told me, he said, Crystal, it comes out, he said, out of your first name only. Just out of your first name only. He said, it started for a reason. He said, it comes out of your name for a reason. He said, because we in these days where people have been so programmed, trained to believe anything that somebody across a red, blue carpeted stage known as wannabe pulpitters want to call themselves saying. I am your pulpitter. I am your original pulpitter. Okay, and when I talk about pulpitter, I come to save. Okay, I come to save the people. And I do get in my feelings on days because I'm like, when the man you all know as father, he starts talking to me, I'm like, look here, I ain't worried about nobody but mines. Ain't nobody been worried about me. I ain't worried about nobody but mines. And he's like, look, Crystal. He's like, I know. He's like, I get it. He's like, I get that you in your feelings. He's like, because of everything that I'm telling you about yourself. He's like, but I promise you. He's like, there's people out there that know that there truly is a mother that created everything. And I promise you, they got gifts and money and gold and silver waiting for you. They're just waiting on this announcement to be made. And it bothers me that I can't talk to nobody about what I'm going through. About the things that the man you all know as father has revealed to me. I was looking through my papers a while ago. And I wanted to bring them in here so that I could show y'all. Because y'all can grab this. The Bible comes out of my name stacked. And y'all think y'all can debunk me. I'm going off motherfucking paper of how the original scripture began. Y'all can't debunk me. And nothing. Any man, I want man to try me. Quotations around the word man, since y'all want to sit up here and think you can tell my story. I want any man to try me. You cannot debunk me. I told you I'm going to crush your hands and your fingers. It is CO all the way. I am your co-anchor. Anchor also comes out of my name stacked. So anyways, letting y'all know I am the start and I am the last. So then he took me to the word vehicle. Vehicle also comes out of my name stacked. And he had me write out my last name. OSBORNE. And in the, let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the fifth category column box down, you'll see the CR. And he had me write my name, Crystal. In the seventh category column box down, he had me write Reads. In the second category column box down, he had me write Rescue. In the first category column box down, he had me write Volumed. In the fourth category column box down, he had me write Scion. Scion is the universe. And it's funny, people, because vehicle is spelled across my dash. And so sometimes when I look down there, I can't help but put my name in it. You know, because it's a 7-letter game like I told you before. He has me write out my name and then write my name with other 7-letter words, not with other people's names, with words. And I'm saying this because yesterday when I was reading, and I've read the scripture so many times, but it was just, me, I guess, just being bored, needing something to talk about. And so whenever I was reading, it was talking about, dang it, what was it talking about? Because he keeps taking me to a different part that we had spoke about. But anyways, we'll come back to that. But this is how you know that I'm under attack. Because I'm the conscience. And so whenever I try to explain things and I start sounding like I'm making sense, because I do make sense, he wants to start fucking with me. When you get over there in the first book, in the first part of Revelations, it talks about, and the beast coming after the saints. This man that you all call Father, the one that you hear me talk about, and I don't talk proudly about him because I've got underground recordings where you can hear everything that he done pissed me off about. But this man that you all call Father, he's the beast that's attacking me and the saints. Okay? That's why he thinks that everybody going out here into these unstructured buildings with no floors and no corners, known as your so-called churches, he thinks that shit's okay. Day before yesterday, the topic was, I asked him, I said, your so-called red carpet and blue carpeted people across these stages, how come they don't know your name? I said, all I hear is, Father this, Father that, Father told me this, Father told me to tell you that. What is his name? Y'all don't want to sit up here and listen to what somebody out here off the streets come to tell you about somebody else off the streets done said about you. Well, what they say? Who said what? What's their name? But y'all, when somebody tell you, the Father told me to tell you. Well, what's his name? What is his name? Nobody has a name. And then these people, they want to do a plug-in. They want to be, his name is Yeshua. Is what? I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. And then they want, and I'll show you where they call themselves getting that from. And then they want to say, well, it's Yahweh. No, it ain't. Because y'all ain't getting y'all's way. And this is something he took me back it was back in 2019. He said, he was talking about the name Yahweh. He was like, you remember reading, they said Yahweh is real mean? And I was like, He's like, that ain't even his name. And that's when he was like, tell the people. He's like, tell the people. He called y'all motherfuckers. But anyways, he was like, tell the people. Y'all ain't getting y'all's way. He said, so that way they know. Why don't come across the fingers and the hands? Yeshua don't come. The letter Y does not come across the fingers and the hands. I don't want to hear that sign language shit either. It's C-O all the way. And I've written here, core, solid, straight, hands, lead. And so down here under cars, under my cars category, this is everything that comes out of my name stacked that you have to have for your cars. Your cars, your trucks, your trailers, your vans, not trailers, but tractor trailers, diesels. Diesel also comes out of my name stacked, just as well as tractors and trailers. I am your living concept. Shifters, cables, gears, injectors, motors, crankshaft, combustion, lifters, pillars, panels, transmissions, bands, consoles, trims, fenders, headliners, components, doors, manuals, cooling, electrical, powertrain, wipers, electric, shell, axles, struts, converter, blocks, lock, starters, rocker arms, wheels, fueling, fuel system, shocks, unleaded, petroleum, propane, fuel, fleets, ethanol. All that stuff comes out of my name stacked. Over here, I've got, what do I have here? Oh, alternators, belts, hoses, sockets. And then I've got highlighted Crest SOS. Do y'all know what SOS stands for? It's supposed to be the emergency call. It's Crystal Osborne, sissy. When you got to throw that SOS up there in the sky, because you're supposed to be in a distress moment, right? And you calling upon me. You got to call upon me first to send the airplane to surprise, right? SOS stands for Christy. It's Crystal. See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers. Oh my God, she pisses me off. No, I'm kidding you not. When I'm sitting up here talking, I have to do these recordings because he wants y'all to see me in this battle with him. And so whenever I was doing my little talk, when I was talking about SOS, he gets in his feelings. I could feel him walking up behind me. And whenever I got ready to say my name, I said the name Christy. My name ain't Christy. My name is Crystal Osborne Sissy. But this is the shit he does. And some of the videos that I've watched, it was, she's a podcaster. But this girl, she going through it. She is going through it. But he did her like that. He did her like that. And then he bragged to me about it. And I'm like, he was like, I just did to her what I did to you. And he told me, he goes, comment on there and tell her that she's under a severe attack. And I told him, I said, I'm not commenting on that stuff. She doing too much. I'm not messing with it. But anyways, that's when you see somebody out here that is truly trying to be right and truly trying to get saved, and if they can't even say their own motherfucking name, you know they under a severe attack. And of course, he's like, well, you sure? He's like, people gonna be like, Crystal, you sure you wasn't into spiritual warfare with a girl named Christy? I don't know anybody named Christy that I would be fighting with, but, you know, it's one of them things, you know, they say you never know who your enemy is. But anyways, so over here on, let me tell you what I got here. Over here on this other side, I've got core, cars, solid, trucks, and sales. I'm trying to hurry up and do this recording because somebody's trying to come in and interrupt. And so, there's that part for the alternators, hoses, and belts for your main components to your cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, recreational vehicles, all that comes out of my name stacked. Motorcycles, out of my name stacked. I was feeling proud whenever he went over the cars and the trucks and stuff with me. It was like I was feeling proud. Hold on, I'll show you how proud I was feeling. I went and I purchased a bunch of Hot Wheels. Let me see if I can find them. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like some old woman trying to get this stuff out of my closet. And so what I'm doing, because people don't seem to understand that I'm going to have to file lawsuits to get what's owed to me and my family. Excuse my cough. This here, I've got a Ford F-150 Lightning Custom. And it's a electric truck. But that's where my trucks. I like Fords. Ford does not come out of my name stacked, but Bronco, Mustang. Let me see what else. Focus. Econoline vans. And there's some more cars out there I can't think of off the top of my head. But like Explorer, but they cut the S off on it. So I can put it in my name stack, but it has the S on it. But they cut the S off of it. But Chevrolet comes out of my name stacked. I've got a Thunderbird here. Again, that's just because I'm a Ford lover. But Ford was secret with theirs. They still took it off my name stacked. Nissan comes off my name stacked. So I went and I got a Nissan Skyline. Skyline does not come off my name stacked, but Nissan does. Nissan Skyline. Then this is... Oh, I bought this because it says Los Angeles. Los Angeles comes out of my name stacked, as well as van. Los Angeles, they are in... You want to know why Los Angeles, California is in so much trouble? Because they know so much about me. And ain't nobody came and knocked on my door or even sent me a royalty check. I'm going to show y'all about the actors and actresses here in just a moment for y'all to understand. Hollywood knew about me. I mean, I'm the ancient plan. I'm your hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm your hands and your handles and your earth. I'm your planets. Planets comes out of my name stacked. This here is a Nissan Sentra. Nissan and Sentra comes out of my name stacked. Then I've got a Ford Performance Supervan. Like I said, Ford does not come out of my name stacked, but Performance and Supervan does. I'm going to use these for my court cases. Somebody need to buy me a truck. I want a Bronco. I don't want one that looks like this one, though. But I got the Bronco because, like I said, Bronco comes out of my name stacked. I want a blue one. Y'all like to put in request, right? Well, I'm putting in a request. I need a new home, too. This ain't my house. I'm homeless. When you read the scripture, it says Jesus didn't come from a mansion. But mansion comes out of my name stacked. This is the Renault Kangaroo. I'm not sure if it's a Chevy or what. But Renault and Kangaroo and van come out of my name stacked. And this is just a F-150. And I just bought it because I needed to... I can put truck, you know. But I wanted it to be plural for trucks and cars and vans. So that's a little snippet of some of the things that I have purchased to help with my cases. Shirt, pants, jeans, socks, leggings, coats, ropers known as boots, sneakers. Those all come out of my name stack. I hear car doors. And so over here I've got Core Motors, Sounds, trademarked, branded, clear. And then I've got Locked Babylon, Host Parts, Names, Shells. And some of these, they have little hidden messages. Not really hidden messages. People that know about Ada, and you'll soon learn more about it. I've got on here, it pulls up like that. I didn't write it out for it to come up like that. But I've got on here, are you Ada? And then I've got Ender, E-N-D-E-R.